Every year, if you're not in it, you watch it and you want to be there. So we have got a very strong squad. We'd have as good a chance as any as, to win it.
As the season enters its closing stages, Notts Outlaws have an appearance at Vitality Blast Finals Day to look forward to. But Nottinghamshire's fortunes in the four-day game could hardly have been more different. And defeat to Kent, combined with other results across Division 1, confirm that Notts will be relegated from the County Championship's top flight.
For me as a coach, you're the eternal optimist. You think that's going to be a day. You want people to take stuff from the game. We're at a position as a club and as a team whereby people talk about promotion and relegation. It's not about that for me. This is about playing better cricket and individuals starting to find their game. We've got various sorts of players. We've got senior players who haven't played to the level they want to, and we've got younger players who are trying to find their feet in the first division. With that comes a lot of heartache, actually, because when it's not working, you often, as a younger player, go away and you come up with a new theory, a new idea, and that I'll try this the next time or whatever, and that's painful, especially when it doesn't work again. And eventually you get down to the simplest thing you can, which is normally as a batter, watch the ball and play it. As a bowler, you attack the stumps. And that's tough. Our job as coaches is to work with him to get to that point. But form and confidence has a huge part to play in that. And this competition, we've got a long time now without enough people playing well. And eventually it's started to really hurt the players, I think, from a performance point of view. And the coaching staff similar watching it.
Nottinghamshire have one further red ball home game to come, with Warwickshire the visitors before attention turns to finals day.
I think looking at it now that we've been relegated, everyone will want to finish the red ball season on a high, even if there is the disappointment of being in Div 2 next year. But looking at it, you see the lads that want to get runs, obviously Mull's back in the side, so it's them wanting to make strides also for Saturday and go into that in good form and get everyone going into it in high spirits at the same time. Derby are going into that as the underdogs effectively, so they'll obviously want to put on a good performance, but I think out of us and Worcester, obviously we've played them so many times, it's win games, lose games, all that sort of stuff. So I think whoever goes into that game more prepared, and obviously we've got some lads missing out on this game this week, preparing purely for that. So hopefully we'll have a few more fresh legs going into it.
We always set out to win the T20. We know we've got a good squad and we always get a great following, and I think that we always play off that sometimes, and we want to see a big crowd and we play well in front of big crowds. It's a great day. We always want to try and get there and always want to play knockout cricket. That's the whole aim. But you're always nervous because you want to do something so well that you're putting a little bit of pressure on yourself. But as I said, we've got a good squad. We've got Hales, Duckett, Clark, DC. We know exactly what we do and how we do it, and that's how it should be.
Every year, if you're not in it, you watch it and you want to be there. So we have got a very strong squad. We'd have as good a chance as any as to win it.
We've talked about what we want. It's an exciting day because it's our last chance at Trent Bridge to put on a show for these people. We've got 3 lads, but it's going to be a really special day, the first time to come. So on that note, I'm going to pass over to Ken.
To the pleasurable part, 3 lads starting a journey with this great club, Joey, Compo and Blathers. You're joining a huge illustrious list of players who have walked on this field, and all 3 of you have earned it, so you should be very proud. And you've got the other lads who are walking out with you, they've all got your back, so just go out there, really enjoy yourself and put on a show.
Academy graduates Jack Blatherwick and Joey Everson make their first-class debuts, as does Ben Compton, who steps out to open the batting with Captain Mullaney. And Mulaney leads by example, producing a commanding innings at the top of the order. Mulaney's career best 179 and a century from Joe Clark leave Notts in a strong position at the end of day one.
Yeah, obviously it's a lot better than the feeling we've had definitely the last couple of weeks. But I think the most impressive thing is that we've, you know, it's been very easy to see these as dead games. Now we're relegated, but I think it's a great opportunity firstly for the three debutants who have been lucky enough to receive the caps today, but also for every individual, because I think everybody's got a point to prove. Yeah, and it was obviously really nice to have a really good day for the club.
I think it's like Mull said, it could have been easy for people to come into the last two games with nothing really to play for, but there's still massive things to be played for every individual and for the club. You know, it's been a while since we've had a championship win, and you know, hopefully these last two games we can bow out of this sort of form with two wins and take that momentum into obviously next season. And also obviously this week with finals days, there's some momentum, I guess, amongst the playing group. So that come Saturday, everyone's flying high and we can lift that trophy there.